Welcome back to Cask 529, everyone. I'm Brian.
And I'm Shauna.
And we're back with day 19 of the Whiskey Advent Calendar.
529, Whiskey Christmas Advent, counting down to Christmas, one whiskey at a time. Have yourself a merry little whiskey and a very merry Christmas.
All right. So once again, we are back with a new day. Day number
19. Thirsty Thursday. The last Thursday before Christmas.
It is, isn't it?
It is.
Wow, did you get that wrapping done yet?
No. Nope. I am saving it for Saturday.
Why do today, which you can put off till tomorrow?
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to drink my coffee, be in my PJs, get all the wrapping paper on the dining room table, get everything done at once.
I feel like you wrap that way every year.
I do. Make one mess one time after I finally have everything bought. Wow, that's a nice color.
Yeah, that's a little darker.
Yeah.
Let's hope color is going to give us a...
Did you put this one on? For real, guys?
Are you for real? Here.
Oh, got it.
I feel like she's dramatic.
No, I feel like I got a blister trying to see that. I seriously got a blister trying to open that.
Had that one on tight, guys.
Wow. I'm going to have to bring Band-Aids for the rest of the box.
Now you know why my thumb looked like it did after I bought all these things.
Jeesh. Jeesh Louise.
All right. But hey, it didn't leak. Well, obviously ours didn't leak. They didn't go anywhere.
It didn't go nowhere. All right, cheers.
Color, I like it.
Yeah,
Cheers
nice,
to you.
Nice coloring.
Here's to day 19.
Nice nose too, nice and sweet caramel spice. A little hint of vanilla on it. Kind of creamy on the nose.
I can't get that yet. I'm getting sweet.
It's a fun nose.
I'm gonna go in.
Yep.
So the creamy's there, along with a lot of pepper.
A lot of pepper, a lot of caramel, a lot of brown sugar.
A lot of brown sugar. That's one of the pepperiest ones we've had for a minute.
We had it, I cannot recall which one, but there was another peppery one that we had that actually made me almost sneeze.
I feel like it was at least a week ago too.
Oh yeah. This is a solid pour, just first sip. I'm loving it.
However, I do remember when you were trying not to sneeze. I do remember that. I don't remember what it was, but
This, I still have a lingering note, and I just placed it. It's like a really vanilla tobacco type note. It's a really nice finish, and it's still there. It's a great finish.
it's got a really nice nose. Look at the legs on that glass. That creaminess that may be one of the creamiest ones in 19 pours that we've had. It's really thick, it's really rich, lots of brown sugar.
Lots of caramel.
Lots of caramel, lots of pepper. Although the pepper has tamed down for me since the first sip.
There's a lot of dried fruit notes. I just really enjoy this pour. It's a good, solid, consistent pour. It kind of, I mean, leaves me wordless because it's really good. which is shocking for me in the way that I really love it when it has a ton of notes. This one to me doesn't have a ton of notes. It has a handful of notes that are good and
But
solid.
yeah, the notes that are there are solid.
But it's just so rich and delightful. I really enjoy this pour. I'm anxious to see what it is, really.
I think we've gone back up in proof.
I was trying to sit there and
I'm
determine.
gonna say we're about 110 to 112.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think we are.
I think it's definitely higher than 100, but it's not leaving any type of a hug or anything for me. Maybe 104.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
That's fair.
I don't even know if we had anything it was 104, but
You would know that better than I would.
yeah, that's been way too
Because
long ago.
You picked the bottles. And I only have one more day that I poured.
You do. You know, and I've been trying to rack my brain as we're nearing the end to remember which ones we've had, which I struggle with as well, to which ones are left. And I can only remember one that should be left. I can't remember any of the others.
I only remembered where one bottle was throughout the whole process, and it's day 24. So that's the only bottle. And I don't know why I knew where that one was, but. And at this point, I don't even remember what all the bottles were. Like when we started,
No, because a lot of them
almost 3 weeks ago.
were empty.
Yeah,
Or almost empty.
But what I'm saying is, it was fresh on our minds, and I remembered not necessarily where they were at, but I had a pretty good idea what was in the box.
And as going through this, I will tell you that a 750 ml bottle is not a 750 ml bottle, because you could pour each of these samples identically, basically. And there was bottles that we had a lot less in once we got them all done than what we did.
I think probably the government standard for what goes into the bottle probably has a tolerance.
Yep, I'm sure.
And so therefore, you have a little more left on some than you do others. We had one bottle. I don't remember which one it was, but you remember it was like, are we going to have
Enough.
that
Yeah.
last pour?
I'm going to rate this one a 79, which is a great solid score for me.
I'm at an 83.
An 83.
I really like that. It's really, I like it.
I almost went to an 80, which is a really good score for me. But I would, it's so solid, it's so good, but I really would like some more elements to it, more tasting notes.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I guess I'm scoring more on what is there and not what I wish it had. But I understand what you're saying, and it makes perfect sense. We've got this time we've got two different ways that we're scoring.
Yep. Ready to see what it is?
Hey guys, before I forget, hit that like button if you would, please. Hit the subscribe button if you have not already done so. And drop us a comment. Let us know what you thought of
Silver Grove, barrel proof, 4 years, straight bourbon whiskey. And you were right, I was wrong. 116.2 proof.
I wasn't that high though.
No, it did not drink at 116. However, it was a nice smooth pour.
Now, Silver Grove is produced by New Riff.
It is.
You can only get it at the distillery. 2023 bottle was a straight bourbon. And we have some of that left. And it was really good. We really liked it.
Yeah.
Sean and I were down at the distillery early this year, April or May, I think. And they said Silver Grove this year is a rye.
Actually, it's not. This one was
It's
a
not-
straight bourbon
I could have
whiskey.
swore they said it was a rye.
No, I think they had two. They had
Okay.
the bourbon whiskey and a rye.
And a rye. And
And
we got
we
the
went ahead
bourbon.
and picked up the bourbon.
But that thing is good.
Yeah, it's
Really
a
good.
great solid pour. If you're ever at New Riff, definitely go up to that third floor where their tasting room is.
Mm-hmm.
Have a pour of it, because you can taste anything that they have down on the first floor to buy. Go taste it.
Yeah.
And then, because
See what you think of it.
they have several single barrel releases. like all the 100 proof releases plus the higher proof ones. What am I trying to say? Single barrels that are they foolproof ones or are they proof them down to 100? I can't remember.
You talking cask strength stuff?
Yeah, I think they are cast strength, aren't they?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
So we have not been there for a while. And so, well, when we had bought this one, we weren't. But they always have like 4 to 6 down there. So go up and taste them before you buy one so you know which single barrel is the best. That's my recommendation if you go there.
It's easy for her to say.
Because he's driving.
So
If you're not driving, go taste them all.
yeah, definitely. Because she's like, well, come on, we'll just have a little bit more. And I'm like, well, no, you're having a little bit more. And I'm watching you. And that's terrible. Painful.
Not for me.
So, that's one of my favorite bottles so far of the whole box.
Yeah, with an 83, I'd definitely say it is.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite bottles. So, until next time, guys, I think that's all we have for tonight.
It is.
Have yourselves a merry little whiskey.
And a very Merry Christmas season.
5:29 Whiskey Christmas sadness, counting down to Christmas, one whiskey at a time. Have yourself a merry